Things that make you go, August 1998, Bellevue, Washington. The children of today are the backlash generation of tomorrow. And you know what? That was pretty much right. Millennials are pretty much the backlash generation. Gay men stereotypically behave in ways feminists and hardcore lesbians hate. Feminists will abandon their alliance with the gay community the instant it no longer serves their purpose. They'll be at least as intolerant of gays as they are of most other men. The national income tax in America subsidizes low tariffs, exportation of manufacturing jobs, and global trade. Generally, conservative values are the greatest protection women have against domestic violence. Sexual liberation is conducive to a society that is viciously competitive. Surveys indicate women want unconditional love, but women's magazine articles and men's experiences indicate women are prepared to impose all kinds of conditions on men to get unconditional love. When a man drops out of a military academy, it's for personal reasons or because he couldn't make the grade. But when a woman drops out, it's because she was harassed and hazed out. At least that's what feminists say. A feminist will take a single instance of a job or wage discrimination to condemn all men. A man responds with examples of how he suffered the exact same kinds of experiences that they call job and wage discrimination, and feminists will respond with a retort such as, "Now you know how it feels." If this is how they respond to men's experiences, why should we do otherwise? Most men experience women as an expense. According to feminist author Cher Hite, most women encourage and indulge this. An expense is something you incur either in the acquisition or maintenance of things you own or on someone you hire. Hence, any woman who allows herself to be an expense in the context of such relationships violates some of the most fundamental principles of feminism. Woolworth's has the customer is always right policy, which is one reason why I don't shop there. I'd rather have someone tell me the truth than what they think I want to hear. American women still earn, on average, 76 cents for every dollar men earn. The only ways to achieve absolute parity are to force men to work less and women more, or in some other way economically handicap men, as for example by paying men a lower differential than women for overtime, or by imposing a higher income tax rate on men. Note, because men earn more, they do pay more income taxes. If most women by their nature prefer aggressive men, how will men ever be otherwise? During the past few decades, pundits have assured us in the information age it is right, good, and cutting edge for America to export manufacturing jobs and replace them with service and high-tech jobs. But how many people can do high-tech jobs, and how many can make a living wage on service jobs? Just say no to women who have had abortions, a non-legislative way for pro-life men to send a pro-life message to women is to refuse to date, mate, or marry women who have had an abortion. Don't date a baby killer. The owners of the Seattle Times are white. Is this evidence of white racism? While fathers' rights organizations disdain any men's issues that is not directly related to divorce, custody, child support, or some other family issue, you can bet women's organizations are busy recruiting any and all women they can with every women's issue they can. As long as men continue to self-segregate their organizations, women's organizations will prevail. At a feminist literary conference, actor Marissa Tomei said to love the vagina is to love hair. Presumably, she said this in response to the practice of shaving or trimming pubic hair. Pubic hair is natural, after all. Ironically, feminists generally hate men's beards. There is a very strong bias in our culture toward downplaying the hurdles and hindrances experienced by men and the rewards and benefits experienced by women. For the Backlash at Backlash.com, my name is Rod Van Mecklin.